Amoako Boafo is not just a painter, he is a test case. Born in 1984 in Accra, trained in Vienna, he developed a distinctive technique, painting portraits with his fingers. By the late 2010s, the work was already recognizable. But recognition is not the same as acceleration. That came later. In 2019, at Art Basel Miami Beach, Gallery Marian Ibrahim presented his solo booth. At the same time, the Rubell Museum not only acquired his work, but made him artist in residence. And the city of Miami Beach acquired a painting through its legacy purchase program, which meant that even before the auction surge, the artist received what the market values most highly. Not just demand, but the combination of fair momentum, institutional validation, and a collector signal. Then the timeline compressed. February 2020. The lemon bathing suit sells for $881,500. Almost immediately, the narrative changes, not just a promising painter, a market event. By 2021-2022, the signals intensified. December 2021, Christie's Hong Kong, Hands Up, sells for approximately $3.42 million. March 2022, Christie's London, Yellow Blanket, reaches $1.24 million, against an estimate of $400,000 to $600,000. Other results followed. Purple on Red at Phillips, $756, Lighter at $325,000, against a $40,000 to $60,000 estimate. At this point, the question becomes difficult to avoid. What exactly was being priced? The painting, or the convergence around it? Because Boafo sits at a precise intersection, a highly recognizable visual language, a renewed market interest in figuration, institutional attention to black portraiture, and rapid gallery amplification. The market did not discover him slowly. It received a fully assembled signal: fair, museum, collector, auction, media. And then it moved. Which is why some critics describe such trajectories as speculative. Not because the work lacks substance, but because price acceleration begins to outpace the time required for institutional and critical consolidation. There is context for that. Auction sales of artists born in Africa peaked at $197 million in 2022, then declined to $113.4 million in 2023, and $77.2 million in 2024. Not collapse, but deceleration. And yet, the story does not end there, because outside the market, Boafo is building something else. In Accra, he develops a residency and cultural infrastructure project, which introduces another question. Can a market-driven rise still produce a long-term institutional base? Or are these two timelines fundamentally different? Today, his auction prices have cooled from their peak. The works still sell, the exhibitions continue, the visibility remains, but at a different altitude. Which leads to a final question. Where exactly is the line between recognition and construction? Who draws it?